A television host from China. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to a fascinating musical journey. Tonight, we're not only going to enjoy a great singer presenting a variety of beautiful folk songs from China, but also we'll experience a collaboration between the best musicians of both countries. And above all, we'll share a dialogue between our hearts and minds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to present the National Symphony Orchestra.
明星在国际场合说英语。
Jin Qing, born in 1967, this year 50 years old. My professional as a dancer. I'm a professional classical ballet dancer since 9 years old, as a young boy. Also, 1999, I found the first modern dance company in China. Okay. I know myself clearly I should be a woman when I was 6 years old. When I was 19, went to the United States learning a modern dance. Then I decided, okay, now I have to become myself. 28 years old, I can take full responsibility to myself. Then I did a change in China, in Beijing. First life, my mother gave me is Chinese. Second time, I gave myself a birth, still need China. And one day I come up, I said, I want to change, become a woman. My mother didn't shock at all. My mother just said, are you sure? I said, yes. She just said, whatever man and woman, you're always my kids. I just want you to stay healthy and continue dancing. You're dancing so beautifully. I said, I try my best. I was worried about my father, very typical traditional Chinese man, military officer. I talked to him, I said, your boy will become girl. My father is silent for 1 minute and take out a cigarette for one cigarette. And he looked at me, he said, finally matched, congratulations.
When I'm on the stage and hold the microphone and I sing, I feel that I'm so real and so special. Like everybody watch me right now.
Good. So I hear you're also a big fan of American music. Who are your favorites?
Of course, Mariah Carey.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
There's a story I really want to tell.
Mm-hmm.
When I was very young, I feel normal like anybody else. Just one day, I went to a CD store, then I heard a voice. She's saying, there's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. I think...
Oh, nice.
I'm a little bit nervous, but if I'm not a fan of Mariah, maybe how can I be a singer today?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Jane John. Thank you.
On one hand, you're growing the huge audience you earned in Asia with your roles in popular films and TV dramas, while also pursuing a serious career as a musician. Or what career path you want to take in the future?
Music has always been part of my life, and it's what I consider my rock. Music has not only given me stage publicly, but given me comfort, confidence, and stability. Between me and music, we have a special connection. I don't like to set a limit or a boundary for myself. So I think next step is not only perform others' music, but try to create my own music and perform it.
People are curious that you grew up on the island of Taiwan, but decided to focus your career on the Chinese mainland. And actually you identified with your ancestral home back in Jiangxi province. Why did you emotionally bond with the Chinese mainland so strongly?
So you know how Americans, they always ask each other like, oh, what state or city that you come from, and they identify them by state and city. But when they go abroad, they are all Americans. So similarly, I think when we are in China, we tend to focus on whether you are from Shanghai or Beijing or Shenzhen or Hong Kong. But at the end, we are all Chinese.
I'm Quan晓彤. The only female I want to raise attention also to issues regarding HIV/AIDS. Being a girl and HIV positive does not need to be a simple sentence any longer. We are empowered and can make choices for our health and future. I really want to support this campaign because I think everyone should take the responsibility to protect him, the dog, and others, and everyone for positive or negative, deserves a chance and opportunity to fulfill their true potential.
I was in really bad terms with my parents for the longest time. I was in boarding school ever since I was 12, and then at the age of 14, I was sent to Tokyo to start training in music. By 16, I started working, and I never really got a chance to have a relationship with my parents. And we've been on bad terms for the longest time until I started cooking. Because when you cook, it's the food, you don't eat it alone. You want to share it. You want to get some feedbacks. And it gave me a medium to know how to talk to my parents and say, wait, load up, or mom, you know, whatever you cooked back then was really cool and you want to teach me. It became, now it's a habit, you know. Does the food matter? Of course it does. But what really matters is how you find your
I am pleased to be here today because, like many of you, I deeply care about climate change. And I'm keen to see leaders take immediate and ambitious action. Carbon emissions are at unprecedented levels. Human activity and consumer demand are causing so much devastation, including the illegal trade in wildlife, another serious concern of mine. However, I remain optimistic that this climate summit will be about action and solutions as we pursue our common goals of a low-carbon economy. We have an expression in Chinese, 有志者事竟成. This means where there's a will, there's a way. Young people around the world are so eager to see leaders take action on climate change and are asking hard questions. The Why Not campaign of Climate Reality Project asked the young people to submit audition videos asking those questions for a chance.
And a word and people's attention, but most of it in the center is the simple thing. It's all about humanity, how to express that and to put it on film. People can really feel it, and they're very accurate.
What do you expect from a director?
That's a very good question. Of course, each director will give you different advice and standards. As I worked with Billy August, he's a great director. He has won 2 Golden Palm and 1 Oscar. So it's a big honor to be.
Sort of forbidden, right? I mean, what can you say about her character and that aspect of their relationship?
Well, Coco Jin is the blue princess of Bayard tribe, and I think the connection between her and Marco at the very beginning was, you know, she was kept because she's from another tribe, but she's a princess, and Marco is a prisoner. But sometimes a guest and a prisoner in a court like Cambulan could be not that different from each other. So I think she has the connection to him, and she feels compassion for him almost. Because I think for Coco Jin, she couldn't care less about a good-looking Italian boy. Connection really caught her, and then they started to observe each other. And then, you know, there's certain connections, certain chemistries when you meet somebody, you really cannot do anything about it. And that's where she, I think, hopelessly fall in love with somebody that she shouldn't.
Chinese, because you can't deny the fact that I'm Chinese. Look at me. I mean, so I say I'm born in Canada, but I'm Chinese. So when people think I say made in China or this we're based in China and it gives them a bad stigmatism, I have to be very aware of everything that I do and everything that I say, so that if someone from an international level is looking at the product that we're making or looking at the creative designs or the ideas that we're coming out of, we can be proud to say that, yeah, this is made in China. The first time I ever went to Nike, I told them, hey, we need a shoe. We need to make a shoe. And they're like, oh, well, you're a Hong Kong-based company. We've never done products from Hong Kong. And I said, half your shoes are made in China. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how can you not give us a voice in the international market when you rely on our people to make half of your product?
如果你是我眼里的一滴泪，
For fear of losing you.
为了不失去你，
I would never cry.
我将永不哭泣。
And if the golden sun should cease to shine its light,
如果金色的阳光停止了它耀眼的光芒，
just one smile from you, my whole world bright.
My name is Zheng Kai. You can call me Kai. As you can tell, we are from China. I'm born in Shanghai. I'm an actor. Very happy to be here. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah.
Mr. Zheng Kai?
Yep.
I was looking at your information here. I think you have a really cool pose right here.
Yeah, it's me, yeah.
Could you show it to us?
Sure. Whatever you want. Yeah. Or, you know, in China, if you want a cool pose,
yeah,
you should be hurt.
Yeah?
For example, your neck hurt. Like that. Yeah, your leg hurt. Like that. Yeah. And your arm hurts. Like that.
Wow. Okay. What about if your head hurts?
Headache.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That's good, man. I like that one. That's good.
Your eyes hurt. Your mouth hurt.
The mouth, there we go.